Hey everyone, how's it going? Doubloon here, and today's another BTD6 video. Since it's Monday, and you know I like to go a little easier on Mondays and kind of ramp up through the weeks, I'm going to do a half cash on, let's see here, on Downstream. Now, I know we did carts and darts, and I've done haunted on half cash. I'm just kind of working my way up the system. We've already done all these, but unfortunately, as I was looking through my analytics, and analytics are the things that let me see how my videos are doing with you guys on YouTube, really nobody cares too much about the half cash. So that's why I kind of save them for Monday, and I kind of do them on a request basis, but then also too because I just want to have them there, because sometimes you're looking up a video and someone's might be outdated or whatever it is. I just want to have mine there. But before we begin, please hit that like button, please hit that subscribe button, leave those comments below, follow on Twitch. We stream every Wednesdays and Saturdays. If you're curious about the times, ask me, leave a comment, and join us there so you can play some co-op with me, or just see the whole thing live, which is I think a lot more fun than here, because here's a video where I talk to myself, but there I get to talk to you in person. So let's jump in. We're going to use Oben and of course No Monkey Knowledge, and we're going to jump over to, I can't believe I haven't blackboarded this one yet. It's because I'm waiting to do half cash for a video, but like I said, they don't really get too many views, so I don't really want to do them. I don't want to waste it, so I'm kind of doing it later. But we're going to do half cash here. And this is actually pretty easy and pretty fun, but I'm actually doing this one quite a bit in advance. So normally I do my videos like a few days in advance, or maybe a day or so if I'm, unfortunate on time or whatever it is. But this one actually, I was gonna do it for last Wednesday. So if you're watching this, it's Monday, like after Thanksgiving. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving, by the way. It's just a little weird for me to say that because it's only Tuesday for me before Thanksgiving. So normally, like I said, I do the videos kind of close to it, and I was gonna do this one for Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving. But what happened was that I was sitting there and I was like, you know what, I really want to do that Cookie Monster strat. I just want to do it. And so I sat there and I did it. And if you haven't watched it yet, I'll put it on the end screen here, and it's called the strongest BTD6 chimp strategy. And I called it that because I don't think it's the best yet, because I'm not that great with it, but I do think it is the strongest. Like, it's a monster. So basically it's where we're at with that. And so I'm doing this one a little early too, because I beat it just today and I just want to keep it fresh in my mind. So hopefully this video works out for you guys. So what we did here is, though, it's just 2000 dart monkeys as usual with half cash. You eat some lives, that's gonna happen. And now what we're gonna do is, as soon as we get, once we get $400, we're gonna sell both of these for Oben, since they're 150 each, or 151, which comes out to $302, right? And technically we can buy it, right now. But I'm gonna wait till this round's over. I'm gonna chunk a few lives here, probably 4, 5, 6, maybe 7. It really doesn't matter. But now that they're gone, we're gonna sell these. Actually, what's really weird? I wish, that's really weird to me. So if you play this on mobile, that doesn't happen. I'm still at around 65 to 70, and I've done this several times because, as you guys know, when I beat a map, I like to play it again and again to make sure I have the strat down clean before I make a video. And like I said, I've done that like 7 times and that has not happened. So I still don't get why mobile and Steam are so much different. Not so much, but to the point where it's just like a little more crazy, but it is what it is. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw down a Druid, and I'm gonna put him on, just put him over here. And the reason why I'm going Druid before like a camo seer like a ninja is because the Druid just has that really cool spread damage when you do that, the Thorn Swarm. And we're gonna do a Druid strategy, guys. Can you believe it? So I'm not sure what I'm gonna call this video yet. I was gonna call it like, just half cash for Downstream, right? But I think I might call it Druid strategy half cash, because it is. I mean, it really is. And so it's really cool that the Druid strategy also works for half cash. Now, it's not in the same, awesomeness. Like, you don't get 6 Populus, and you don't get, nowhere near good enough for Avatar of Wrath. That's just not happening. But it is pretty cool, like what you do get. So I'm pretty excited about it. I don't know why I went Druidic Reach first. That's kind of a dumb idea on my part, so that might cause us problems later. But just because of the talking. It's crazy how I can play this over and over and over and over, and I go and do it on camera and everything gets a little wacky. But we'll be chilling. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get a ninja, and he's going to be our kind of like, he's gonna be our boss around this thing. Like Oben's, our boss, like always, boss. But the ninja's gonna be like our CEO. He's gonna walk around here and he's just gonna make sure nothing goes a little awry. He's gonna clean up everything that comes through, and he's gonna fix everything for us. So weird analogies for Bloons, I know, but it's been a long day and I'm just having a little fun with it, because like I said, Well, I didn't say, or did I say? Yeah, so these half cash videos unfortunately don't get too many views. So to you lucky 200 or 300 people who are watching this, I really appreciate the love and support, and I'm kind of curious actually. So leave in the comments below, are you watching this because you love the channel, you just like watching the videos, or are you watching it because you truly needed help with half cash? Either way, I would just love to know the support and the feedback, because I use everything you guys say, I take into account. So when you guys tell me I'm a dumb and stupid head, like, I take that into account too, but that's actually not true. Nobody's actually ever said that. So that's really cool. I have a lot of good fans out there. But my point was, terrible jokes aside, was that I just want to know what you guys think about everything. And are you watching this because you actually need help with the map, or because you just like watching the channel? And I try to take in all comments into account, like when you guys say, hey, like someone actually told me that they wasn't really digging the small balloons. So I thought, hey, it doesn't really affect me any. So I changed it back, and until I hear otherwise, I'll probably jump back and forth between big balloons, small balloons, things like that. But it's just cool to hear like different people's ideas. And I don't know why he doesn't like small balloons, but I think it's kind of cool that he came out and told me. He's like, hey dude, I really don't like small balloons. So it was cool. So now I listen. But so yeah, but anything you guys say I'd listen to, and I love constructive criticism the best, obviously, because it helps me grow. Just telling me I suck doesn't really help, but I mean, each their own, right? But I'm going on a crazy tangent here, guys, so sorry about that. But what we're going to do now is we're going to start working on the actual Druid Strap. And we're going to throw one in like the deep corner here. We're going to go Druidic Reach and Thorn Swarm on all of these. And hopefully, like, we're already at level 35, right? So there's a good chance we're going to have a problem for the Moab, but we should be fine. Now, the only thing that might happen is I'm pretty sure we might leak lives, but I prepped for that by having, you know, a lot of lives left. So the fact that we lost a few on that one that level I told you that doesn't ever happen is I'm kind of worried about. So we'll see what happens here. Go here, and we'll go Thorn Swarm, Druidic Reach, and let's keep on trucking. And of course, guys, I mention it in every video because I think you guys should all come, because it's really, really fun. I stream every Wednesdays and Saturday mornings. So Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Pacific, and Saturdays at 8 a.m. Pacific, and I stream live on Twitch. So twitch.tv/Dablooon, and you get to see me live there, which you're like, oh, whoop-de-doo. But what's cool is that I play co-op with you guys, and I take you challenges. So if you have a challenge that you've been working on that you really want the world to see, but Ninja Kiwi never picks yours for the daily challenge, throw it on there. At least a few dozen people will get to see it and play it right there in front of you, which is a really cool feeling. So definitely give that a shot if you haven't. You need to throw down this thing right here. So hopefully I don't mess that up. Okay, cool. So really what saved you on that is your bramble patch. So use it when you can. I would use it before I used it, and the reason I would use it before I used it, for obvious reasons, is because Oben likes to put things where he doesn't want to. So because I used it so late placing my Druid, there's a good chance Oben could have put it way up here in the sky, and the Moab already passed it and you lost. But for now it's chilling. Make sure all of these guys have a 0-1-1. I just was talking, so I'm not 100% sure, but I think we're good. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna hope we don't die at all right here, because I'm gonna save straight up for a Bloon Jitsu, and I don't want any other problems. So normally, like, if this was the Druid Strat on chimps, I wouldn't get Bloon Jitsu, right? You guys know that. So I rock it, I solo it, and it does all of its work on its own. For the most part, like sometimes I do have to throw down a ninja just for those camos and stuff. But for the most part, I don't really go for Bloon Jitsu, anything like that. But I'm going to have to here just because he's not strong enough on his own, the Druids. And we're not going to have enough money to make them clean. So on top of that, I'm going to get an Alchemist strictly for the Ninja. And he's going to be popping those leads because I'm not getting an MIB. I'm barely going to get a camo, like a camo village, just because of the money situation. So we'll see what happens here. But we're going to get this guy up to the Berserker Brew, which is a 301 Berserker Brew. And that's going to make him pretty strong. And then we're going to kind of just let it hang there. And then we're going to upgrade these guys as much as we can. I kind of messed up on that placement because I was rushing for the Moab, but it really doesn't matter. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get Heart of Vengeance and Druid of Wrath for each of these. No particular order, but that's just what I'm going to do here. 325. And then 650. 325 and then 650, and then believe it or not, we're going to also get a recursive cluster, because like I said, wouldn't need it if this was chimps because we would have already had all these guys to pop us and we'd be chilling. But because we're not going to have all that money, we are going to need some extra help here. And that recursive cluster will definitely help us because recursives are just awesome. So the fact that we're destroying all this stuff on our own as it is, the recursive is just going to make that all the much better. And you'll see. You will see. So 650 here. And let's see. So when I did this run myself, the last 2 times, I put the recursive here and it worked, but I didn't like it. So I put it right here if you can't see my mouse. But I don't like it there just because it's the very, very tip top end and it just doesn't feel right. So let me see here. So what I'm going to do, the reason I put it here is because I'm going to put a village right here. And I just want to make sure he's in the range of the village for 78 because, you know, 78 has that huge camo rush. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to look over here. And if I can put this here, look at all those druids not going to be hit. That's terrible. All right, so we're going to put that there. But now then that means I have to put this guy here, which I don't like either. So just put him here, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Now go all the way to this one. Oh, wow. That's not good. We're going to die on that one. Okay, so that was my fault. One, because I didn't use the tree, and one, because I took way too long to put this guy down because I was talking to you guys about it. So you're not going to have that problem, and it won't be an issue. So just keep on trucking with what you got, and I guarantee you won't lose any more lives. That was totally my bad just for being a slow player trying to talk you guys through this stuff. But let's see here. So now we're going to get this recursive cluster for around 60. I hope. Yeah, we'll be fine. And then the recursive cluster will also help with the BFB on 60, I believe. And then 63 will be a breeze or a cinch, whatever word you want to use. Get some more money here. All right. So what's cool about this level too is that it really doesn't matter about Oben's placement of his trees and his brambles, because you guys know like he likes to mess with me on that stuff. This is really the toughest level, is because if the alchemist doesn't hit him, there's really nothing holding us back from losing right now. The only thing is that tree. So make sure you have your tree ready too, but usually he's out and he's doing his job, so you're not really worried about it, right? So we got that guy there, we're chilling. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna upgrade this alchemist to 2700 just to make our Bloon Jitsu extra strong and extra awesome. And after that, we'll be pretty much golden to go. And then what we're gonna have to do is just kind of wait to get some money, and we're gonna pop lust each of these guys. And as we pop lust, we're gonna make even more money, I guess, and we're just gonna make it super simple. So crazy stuff, guys. But hopefully you guys were all there for my Saturday and Wednesday stream last week, because like I said, this is okay, so it's Tuesday for me, November 26th, and but you're seeing this on Monday, November something else. So hopefully you had a great Thanksgiving, great Black Friday. Hopefully just everything was as you've ever wanted it, and you had a great couple of days. But what am I doing here? Stop talking is what I need to do. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna upgrade this guy. Okay, we're gonna go here, all the way up. Okay, we're gonna go bigger radius so we can get that bomb in there. Make sure we're gonna get the camo. I said I was gonna do pop lust first, but I totally forgot these guys need to see camo because we literally only have the ninja doing all of that work, which to me is crazy that we made it to 65 like that. But hey, whatever, it works. I'm only gonna use my tree if I need to. I'm going to try to rock this without it just because it's so inconsistent. But we might need to for here, actually. That's crazy. Can we take it? Can we take it? Can we take it? Yes, we can. That's awesome. But we definitely do need this radar scanner. I was wondering, I was like, why do I have so much money left? And that's why, because I forgot we got to spend like $17,000 or something on all this stuff. I want to put that tree down just because I don't like dealing with those guys. Get this guy too, 2160. Yeah, let me know what you guys did for Thanksgiving. If you do not live in the US and you guys don't celebrate Thanksgiving, then don't tell me what you did, or just tell me what you did for that day anyway. It's just another day for you. But I think we're gonna actually be deep frying a turkey, which is pretty cool. We did that last week with our buddies, and now we're gonna do it again, which if you guys haven't had it is the best turkey, I think, because I personally don't like turkey. I know it's weird, but it just doesn't like get me, you know what I mean? It's like dry and whatever, you have to put gravy on it, but I like, you know, chicken you don't have to eat like that, and same with meat. So I'm like, okay, turkey, whatever. But when you deep fry it, it's the juiciest, best thing you've ever had, I think. So we're doing that, and then it's gonna get real crazy. And then, but I probably already told you about all this on Friday, because I'm doing a Friday video, or I did a Friday video. This is so weird working in the past like this, but we'll keep on rocking. But just as a very fast / quick recap, what we're doing here is we got 5-6 of these guys, and we're gonna start getting them popless, but we need $2,700, which we don't have. We have a ninja that is a 401 with an alchemist. It's a 400. I would normally get faster throwing, but we don't need it since we just have one guy being affected. We have this guy seeing camo. I'm actually going to upgrade him to primary training later, but first I want to get a couple popless in here. How I'm going to choose the lucky popless winner is I'm going to look at him and I'm going to say, hey, are you hit by Oban and the village? Then there you go. No particular reason. I like things how I like things. So that one's going to be picked. He's going to be my second pick. And as you can see, now that we use that one popless, he has extra awesomeness going on for him. And so do all of these guys. So that's pretty cool. And all of them are going to be in range of each other because of that village and because of their druidic reach. So we're going to be chilling. It's going to be pretty awesome. You guys haven't noticed, I say pretty a lot in my videos, which is crazy. Pretty crazy, right? And so I'm going to collect this money here. Maybe get some more. Maybe one more popless. Maybe, I don't know. But hopefully, for you lucky viewers who are watching this one, you guys just watching because you enjoy the channels, maybe, because I think what's going on too is like with half cash, people are like, half cash, why are you even making videos? Because if you have monkey knowledge, half cash is pretty easy, but people don't know the struggle of being a newer player, right? And so when I was a newer player, I know that half cash was not the easiest, and because it was all new to me, because I come from BTD5, which didn't have that. And so I'm like, okay, what's going on here? And then when you're new, it's all a little bit harder. And so these videos, I'm hoping to help you with those because I do not use monkey knowledge. And you guys have seen that before in my other videos. And if I have to use it, I even get less views because everyone's like, oh, it's just half cash. But for you lower levels, I'm talking like level 40, 50, who you barely have all your towers unlocked and things like that. I'm thinking these are for you guys. But let's upgrade. He's not hit by Oban. Let's get this guy. This will be our last one. I doubt we're going to have enough for a 5th, maybe. 79 might give us a lot of money. But it's going to be cool on 70 or on 80. You're going to see this thing just take down a ZOMG. I'm like, what? I didn't know it could do that. And it can because it's super cool. But it doesn't help, or it does help that we have this guy who's just demolishing the world. So what are you going to do? But I love these little popless with their little wolf hats. They look so pretty much, if you look at them, they're just the black version of Oban's blue thing that comes out. If we can go slow it down quick enough, get right there. Sorry, my editing skills aren't great, or I would just slow it down for you. But Oban's little woof that comes out of his thing, which is crazy. So my wife never plays this game with me, right? Like never. But she's gonna make a video with it soon. So guys, stay alert for that. It's gonna be really funny. So my wife's gonna actually take my place in one of my videos and play Bloons for me and show me how to play. And so anyways, I was showing her just the basics today. And it was really funny because within like 10 seconds, she's like, oh, did you know that he's shooting a face out of his little blue beam? And I'm like, I actually just learned that like 2 weeks ago. I had no idea. And she caught it in the first try, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to upgrade this guy. I picked the one with the Oban buff, so he's a little stronger or whatever. And then this guy we're not going to use. We'll skip primary training just because why not? We don't have enough money for anything else. And there you have it. And that is half cash with the Druid strategy, which is pretty cool. And now you can just keep this thing rolling, get the guy on this guy. Now all of them will be buffed ×5, which will be pretty awesome. And I think you'll be chilling. Watch us lose on 81. That usually happens to me like the next level's hard. But put another tree down here. So we got all 6 of them popless. There you go. But anyways, you're not here to watch that. So I wonder how long you can go half cash. So if you have made it this far to this video, and hopefully you have, let me know what the farthest round you've ever gone half cash. I'm really curious to know because I've never done it. I've never gone past whatever this is now. I'm not even going to place any more towers. So if you guys have gotten like, and let me know what map too. That'd be really interesting. So thank you guys for watching this video. Join me on the streams and check out the Dablooon merch if you haven't yet. There's really cool shirts. I'm going to be actually wearing mine on the next, well, you saw in the video last week. Like I said, this is a future video, right? And so, but yeah, check that out if you guys haven't seen it. It's really cool stuff. And thank you guys, and I will see you guys next time. Oh, but hit that like and subscribe button on YouTube too. So much stuff to remember. I know I don't remember half of it, but thank you guys, and I will see you guys next time.